Huddle up. Week 4 is here. And for some, district play kicks off. Two Catholic League title contenders in John Curtis and Rummel open up against each other in our game of the week. Two River Parish rivals, East St. John and Destrehan, clash to start district play.
Let's go!
Plus, can the Kennedy Cougars slay another large school in non-district action? Tonight on 4th Down Friday. Let's start at the Shrine on Airline. Both St. Charles Catholic and De La Salle seeking their first win of the year. From the start, the Cavaliers' defense, specifically junior Deshaun Nisby, making it difficult for the Comets. More great defense from De La Salle. Later, senior Montez Randall picks off the St. Charles Catholic pass, and he's going the other way for the 50-yard pick six. De La Salle takes an early 7-0 lead. That defensive touchdown was the only touchdown scored in this game. Both offenses not doing much. Leandre LeBlanc had a nice run here right before the end of the first half, but the Comets failed to score in this one. The Cavs pick up that first victory, blanking St. Charles Catholic 10-0. We say it and see it every year. Any team in the Catholic League can make a run to a state championship, and this year is no different. What up? Welcome to 4th Down Friday. I'm Ricardo LeCompte. John Curtis and Rummel will no doubt be state title contenders, both are hoping to start district off on the right foot tonight in our game of the week. Seth Lewis joins us live at Joe Yenny Stadium with more on this Catholic League opener. Hey, Seth.
Hey, Ricardo, we had a feeling that this rivalry between Rummel and John Curtis would be a good one to start Catholic League play, as 4 of their last 6 matchups have been decided by one score. But in this one, the Raiders found the edge by getting the advantage in the run and stopping the run. Rummel and John Curtis have evenly split their last 6 meetings. The Patriots wasted no time getting on the board. A.J. Smith with the dive up the middle. He keeps his balance for the touchdown, and John Curtis leads 7-0. Next drive for Curtis, Smith gets the handoff again, but he fumbles, and Frederick Banks is Johnny on the spot with the recovery at the 18. And the Raiders wasted no time cashing in this lottery ticket. Norman Taylor with the delayed handoff up the middle, scores from 7 yards out, and the game is tied at 7. Now second quarter, and you could count the amount of pass completions on one hand in the first half. This one was Reggie Johnson for John Curtis to Juan Washington for the 15-yard first down, and that would lead to a field goal attempt, but Johnson, as the holder, can't handle the ball. He rolls out, throws to the back of the end zone for JoJo Fagan, but Peyton Depolite comes up with the deflection to force the turnover on downs. We're tied at 7 at the break. Second half, first drive for Rummel. General Buggage finds Kendrick Joseph for the first down, and then a face mask adds on additional yards. And that would lead to Taylor getting the direct snap from 5 yards out to reach pay dirt. Rummel leads 14-7. Next drive for the Patriots, they get deep in the Raider territory, but Xavier Brown is going to be stripped by Kingsley Barconi, and it's recovered by Mitchell Harris. And it would be fitting that Rummel would finish this game on the ground. Corian Hawkins on 3rd and 1 moves the chains, and the Raiders win it 14-7.
It's huge. It's huge. They're all huge. However, we got to get them. As long as we finish with more points than them, that's all that matters. The way we came out, kind of slow. They gave us some different motion shifts, alignments on offense, and caught us off guard a little bit. And real happy with the defense after that. Obviously, they did what we asked them to do and played hard and had some huge stops.
It's just one step closer to being district champs, and at the end of the day, that's our next goal. So getting this win was really important, and I was really excited to get it.
So Rummel advances to 4-0 on the season, but as you know, Ricardo, the Catholic League has no easy weeks. Next up for Rummel is a showdown with Brother Martin. At Joe Yenny, Seth Lewis, WWL, Louisiana.
It is a test each and every single week in 9-5A. All right, Seth, thank you very much. Speaking of Brother Martin, over at Tad Gordon Stadium, a Catholic League opener for both them and Jesuit. The Crusaders seeking a 10th straight regular season win over the Blue Jays. Jesuit with a 10-3 halftime lead, looking for more. They're pinned inside their own 5. Taylor Norton goes deep. Sophomore Calvin McGee takes the top off the defense. No cap. 96-yard score. Jays now up 17-3. Jesuit looking for more. Next drive, but Norton overthrows his intended receiver. Caden Goodman picks off the pass for Brother Martin. But the Crusaders can't make anything happen off that turnover. They had back-to-back stops like this turnover on downs to end the third. Jesuit snaps a 9-game regular season losing skid to Brother Martin, 17-5 the final. Also, Edna Karr beat Holy Cross in their Catholic League opener. Now, over the years, the Destrehan and East St. John game has usually determined the district champion. The two River Parish rivals trying to get a leg up in the 8-5A race with the district opening win over the other this evening. The Destrehan Wildcats trying to bounce back after losing to Alexandria last Friday. The E Wildcats searching for win number 1, but they trail big 39-0 after 3. Destrehan's Damian Richard and kicker Jackson Harris scored the 10 points in the second half. Our cameraman got there in the fourth quarter, so it was all East St. John. They scored on that 5-yard option read. Then they got a safety. Then later they had a 14-yard touchdown pass right here. It was a 16-point spurt by the E, but it was Destrehan who ended up winning, scored all their points before we got there. They win the rivalry game 39-16. 2-0 Terrebonne visiting 1-1 Hahnville in the two teams 8-5A opener tonight in Boutique. Landon Teague takes the handoff and hands it off, to Calvin Smith for the touchdown. 7-up Tigers. Later, Teague rolling out, finds Kobe Lewis in the party zone for 6. 14-0 Hahnville. Terrebonne looking to stay in this one. Owen Oliver goes deep and connects with Alvin Celestine. Celestine getting inside the red zone, setting up the Tigers for this second quarter now. Oliver finds Carl Anderson for the touchdown. The Terrebonne Tigers get on the board, but it's the Hahnville Tigers that win this one by the final of 51-32. Up next, Kennedy has successfully stepped up in weight class to start the season. Can the Cougars knock out another 5A heavyweight in St. Paul's? And Covington looks to stay unbeaten on the season, hosting former district foe North Shore. Highlights ahead, but first, scores from across the metro area.